Hey everyone and welcome. Now we know the police state is here, don't we? Or should I say, is creeping into a police state. We've seen the Met Police have turned completely woke, completely partisan, completely biased, and completely inadequate. Well, Surrey Police seem to have looked at the Met Police and gone, hold my beer.
The core is rotten, and I can behold the tide.
Now this is in regards to a lady that's been seen on TV a few times, Caroline Farrows. ITV have had her on a few times as a commentator. She's also a Catholic campaigner, plain-speaking mother of children with special needs, and she's also married to the clergy, so she's married to a priest. Now she had a Twitter spat with one of the alphabet mafia, and the police's response in Surrey is absolutely disgraceful. It's above and beyond authoritarian. Have a listen to the thread that she's put out and realise if they can do this to her, they can do this to you and everybody that you love. She said, I'm going to do a thread and limit replies. You'll see why. Please do not speculate with names, but I think what is happening to me is important. I am not prohibited from talking about things in general terms. Now, this was brought to my attention by David Kurten from the Heritage Party. The original link for his video is in my description. Full credit to him. He did ask that this is spread around because I think, as he thinks, that Surrey Police are hoping all of these stipulations they put in on this poor woman will go under the radar without any of us paying attention. So that's not going to happen. Share this out, everyone. Let's continue with what she said. On Monday afternoon, my solicitor received a bizarre communication from Surrey Police solicitors. He thought it had to do with my civil claim against them. After some miscommunication, they sent me through a bundle for a court hearing. I am due in court tomorrow morning. The police asked that physical paperwork relating to the court hearing against me in 2 days was withheld from me. They wanted me to go to a court hearing without access to the accusations and alleged evidence. That breaks the idea of justice in it alone, doesn't it, everyone? She continues, Surrey Police have applied for a stalking protection order as a result of material I have posted on Twitter. How can you stalk someone on social media? Come on. On page 1 of the bundle, repeated misgendering is cited. Misgendering. Here is the prohibitions they are seeking tomorrow morning in the court case. And this is the bit that gets dystopian. Have a listen to this. I will be assigned an offender manager. I will not be allowed to use any social media, social networking, gaming, dating sites without this person's written permission and having supplied them with usernames and passwords for all sites within 3 days. Remember, everyone, this is a woman that hasn't been found guilty of anything. She hasn't seen a day in court or anything like that. She's actually fighting the police in a civil case. So this is all off their own back with no judge allowing it. And they're pushing for this to be a permanent thing. In addition to the following requirements are added. Number 1, allow police officers to enter your registered address between the hours of 8 AM and 8 PM to conduct a risk assessment, monitor devices and change compliance of the order. Number 2, provide your offender manager with any mobile, digital or internet-enabled devices for examination, review and monitoring purposes immediately upon request. You must also provide your offender manager with any access pins, passwords or patterns. Examinations may be completed manually on scene or could entail them seizing your devices for examination by agencies contracted by the police for that purpose. Interesting information, isn't it, that they've got independent companies looking through devices. Failing to disclose the existence of a device in your possession to your offender manager will count as a failure to comply with this condition. Number 3, re-register home address every 12 months at a police station within 365 days of the last registration at a police station. So what they're basically saying is this will be ongoing for you for years. 12 months at a time you've got to re-register. So how long has she got to do this for? Is it forever? Absolutely shocking, isn't it, this? This is the Surrey Police's own back. 4, provide your offender manager with a list of all mobile, digital or internet-enabled devices that you own or have access to use. That's all of your families as well, by the way. The list must be provided within 3 days of the order being granted or within 3 days of any changes. So they're effectively saying if your partner has mobile devices, if your children have mobile devices, if they've got any tech whatsoever, this enables them to check their information as well. Privacy's gone completely out the window, isn't it? She continues, the police officer says this, I believe while presenting a significant interference with the respondent's privacy rights, significant interference, it removes her privacy rights. It is an appropriate course of action in the circumstances. Who gave you the arbiter of law? Who gave you the arbiter of people's lives? This will destroy a life and they know it. This is intentional intimidation in my honest opinion, and it should be slammed at every opportunity for it. Signed by the Surrey Police Superintendent, he said, I consider that in accordance with the paragraph 2 of Article 8 of the HRA, an interference by this force as a public authority is in accordance with the law and is necessary. For an argument on Twitter, everyone. I left out another condition that he said as well. Possessing, owning or using more than one mobile phone and one SIM card, unless with written permission from your offender manager in the area that you reside, you must provide the telephone number and unique identifying numbers of all devices within 3 days of this order being granted, or within 3 days of, and supplying any changes within 3 days of such a change. So effectively, she can no longer speak, she can no longer communicate, her family can no longer speak or communicate. She needs written permission off a police officer to do absolutely anything. And if she moves 5 years down the line, she's still got to tell them where she is and she's still got to abide by these stipulations. Are we seeing a major problem here, everyone? If this is just for a Twitter conversation, a Twitter disagreement, a Twitter debate, and we allow this without any pushback whatsoever, it's going to happen to us all, to you, to me, to my loved ones, to your loved ones. Share this out, everyone. We need everybody to know about this. Surrey Police should not be able to do this to people on the quiet. Everybody should know what's coming. Let me know what you think, though. I'd like to know your opinion. Stay sane, and I'll see you on the next one.